Welcome to TradeTheNBI.com. This is John's reports for the 12th. Had a little technical difficulties, but at the end of the day, the market continued pressing a little bit more forward. Also with the changeover of contracts coming at the big OPEX on Friday. So probably wait a little bit before more shenanigans. But as you can see, still cyan under red with the DOC. We are seeing an uptick here to start the day with increase in short power and also the beginning of potential pivot for NBI Magenta, which is interesting, coming right into what will be the OPEX. And it'll be interesting to see if we get a fade at all of DOC red or even continuation of the green where it meets cyan. That would be the first indicators of anything changing in the overall perception. NQ pretty much looking identical, except for the fact the NBI white already starting its potential breach. So that's an interesting one. We already did get, though, the rejection of cyan to green, so potentially maybe we get another spider here as that indecision takes place, but within new highs. So it's all still pretty congruent and just a matter of leveling out. And a lot of it's going to be, consumer prices, blah, 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 a lot of excuses for this, that, and the other. But in general, treasury yields are improved slightly. That takes a little bit of a drain, but not a whole lot because it's still outside the Fed range, which we would have to be dipping down towards 90 here to be with where the Fed is at. The market's been trying to, pre-lead it. And if Powell says, hey, you're blowing smoke up your own heads because we're not doing anything differently, then that could cause a more significant market reaction, to say the least. Oil continuing its softness. So again, those are easing pressures, which only aid the economy. And that's negative. The euro tried to do a pump, but was unable to hold any of that. No surprise with that either. Anything to try and artificially push that. Gold has continued its fill of all its positive extremes and still soft, right at 50%, which means may not have enough to hold on here and could continue its slide. And also we saw that positive extreme fill start with your cryptos, which took, everyone's called catastrophic. It literally went from the 100% to the 76. Hardly to get worked up over. And from an ETH standpoint, filling the gap, no surprise, and starting off modestly soft at this particular stage anyway. From a 50K standpoint, you can see the extension. We got into some super duper, but that's faded off. Again, you get too many people pushing one direction, and then it just fades back, and it was pretty clean overall. And from the intraday, kind of just traded sideways for the most part. We're looking at a 5-minute chart here, and then here as the market's just about to open, softness as well, but nothing catastrophic and in line with expectations for this particular stage. As always, though, anything relevant, I'll update you on the Skype chat. Trade well. Have a good one.